Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for stopping by to get your early dose of metazin, because as you know, our metazin is the best medicine. Thank you for coming by my space, my cozy space on this sunrise. Getting a little bit of extra energy, a little extra heat going. And I literally just noticed that we are supposed to get another polar vortex. But do what they will, we're going to keep our vibrations high, our minds positive, our bodies moving. There we go. Speaking of positivity, let's get over to our early practice. As all of you know, many of you know, and if you're new here, these are the three primary types of energy we utilize in this meditation, the meditation that will begin at the top of the hour. So I'm going to send out one of these energies to you all right now, and you tell me what the symbol looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like. Right now, what's the symbol look like? What's the symbol look like? What words am I saying? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? There you go. Right now, what symbol is Victor sending you right now? And if you can't participate today, if you're in the car driving, listening to me, or working, or sitting in the bathtub and can't find a towel to dry your hand off in order to grab your phone, that's fine. Because we do this every time. So if you miss this time, you can certainly try. You can certainly try next time. Very good. Very good. All right, let's get caught up in chat real quick. Give some shout outs to everyone. Okay. Hey, happy sunrise, Tanya. Good to see you. Ben, good to see you. Oh, looks like Ben is having some keyboard. Oh boy, first world problems. I love it. But I get it because I'm using my keyboard that's currently in front of me right now is one of those kind of cheap, undesirable ones, but it serves its purpose. And I get you, man. I get you. Sharik, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Denise, good to see you. Angelique, so nice to see you. Lindsay, hey, good to see you again. I've seen you a lot in the last 12 or 14, 24 hours. Last night I went to a couple channels, or at least one, and I got to see Josh and I got to see Lindsay. I think Millie might have been in there. Also, speaking of Millie, if you have that link available, I did not know that you had your show on Sunday evenings, so let me know about that, all right? And also, I do have that we have some special intention for a fellow named Michael, who is a friend of Ben's. And also, let's send our friend, Helene, our friend of the show, Helene, let's just send them right now. We'll just send them a bunch of positive energy to help kick them, kind of give them a nice boost throughout the day. All right, let's do that right now for Ben's friend, Michael, and for Helene. There we go. Awesome. Lots of wonderful intention going their way. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right. Oh my God, the Bath Crew is here. Good to see you, Bath Crew. Good to see you. Krista's here. Good to see you. And it looks like I might, Lady Rider, our OGist of OGs. Good to see you. Hello, Krista. All right, looks like Ben, let me get caught up. That's awesome. All right. Let's get over to our diagram real quick. Actually, I'm going to stop by here. And send. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to send this energy out to each and every one of you. I was wondering why my page didn't change. It's because I was already on the page. There we go. Excuse me for one moment. All right, I'm going to send this energy out to each and every one of you once again. What does it feel like? What does the energy smell like? What words am I saying to you? What does the symbol look like? There we go. Hey, good to see you, Mira. Good to see you. All right, let's get over to our diagram for a moment. Actually, let me before I get over there, this is just a reminder, and I mentioned it again last night, but this is a very important time right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I will make a bit of an assumption concerning our community here. A lot of us, how can I say this? We probably don't look at the news or watch the news as much as we did in the past. And then when we do, you're kind of sitting there going, because it's this fear wagon. And the great thing about developing or getting in touch with your energetic intuition, and that's what we do every time we meet. And it may not seem like you're making great headway or something like that, or you may not get the practice right every time. But what it's doing is exercising that muscle. And that's why you hear many people, including myself, you hear these people saying, hey, the veil is dropping, the veil is lifting. And it's true. It's because we're seeing more and more through the fear mongering. And it's just going to keep increasing. The fear mongering is going to start decreasing as the vibrational frequency of our planet increases. And that's one thing, even here, even if it's just the smallest of increments that we help every time. I can't measure it, so I don't know, okay? But I'm making the assumption that we are helping a lot of people every time we do this, and we keep our intention out there. It's got to work. It's almost like the law of, I don't think it's a law of averages. However, where I'm going, though, is every time we raise that vibration just a little bit more and a little bit more, and it's going to get to a point, I don't know if we've reached it yet, but I think we're awfully close of critical mass. And critical mass is like when something builds up. There's probably a better explanation coming in chat. However, it builds up like a wave. If you know anything about waves, most of them, the really good ones, start way out in the ocean, and they just build up, and then they come in, and you have the most beautiful wave that comes in and crashes on the shore, and you carve it up with your surfboard. Wonderful gift. Hey, good to see you, Amy. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so I'm looking at this fear mongering that's going on, and now it's like I see something and I'm just like, okay, what can I do? Well, what did we do with LA? We sent positivity, we sent good intention. We did a lot of things over the last week, all right? And now you start seeing the malfeasance in the whole thing. You start seeing people out setting fires, like gangs of people setting fires. And that's in my book, that's one of the worst crimes you can do, because it's not just chaos. It's you're affecting people, but then you're displacing animals. It's probably one of the easiest ways to cause chaos anywhere. So, and I'm not going to purport to know all the reasons behind it, because I have a really good friend that's into conspiracy stuff, and I get my earful that way. I keep up on that aspect of my information intake throughout the day, and that's interesting too, because they're going to probably keep trying. The bad guys, will say, are probably going to keep trying until it's over. Keep trying. But the good thing, more and more people are waking up. And if you notice any of your family members or friends starting to contact you now, they're starting to contact you because they're wondering, why is Millie so peaceful, or why is Amy so peaceful? Why is Ben always seem to be like leveled out? And I feel great when I'm around Ben. They start asking those questions, and that is a great opportunity to say, hey, pull them into the fold, teach them what you can, introduce them to Tanya's school, okay? Introduce them to Josh's channel. It all starts. It is all right there, and people find their modalities, because you notice a lot of modalities are coming together right now. A lot of different channels are coming together, and it's beautiful. And every time we gather, All right. I think this was, if any of you know your Bibles, and I'm not saying I'm a pro or anything, okay, but when two or more people gather in the name of, it's when two or more people gather in the name of Jesus and speak of Jesus, okay, which is a highly venerated individual from most of our paths, all right, then when two or more people gather, and why does that not apply to spirit or universe or anything else? Because we're coming in together daily, twice a day, and bringing our intention in to help our planet, to put positivity out there. It's beautiful. It would be nice to see on a scale how, if we could put it on some kind of scale with the news out there, the fear-mongering news, and where we counteract that. You know, maybe we're counteracting 50 channels, 50 news stations. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to really look at that, but all I know is our intentions are pure, my friends. And right there, they were doing no harm. Let's get over to the meditation room and we'll get started. All right, my friends, get your eyes closed. You're going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy. Awesome. Awesome. Then I'll put up protection. In the frequency of love we gather. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating over our beautiful planet. A planet that has a nice red sheen of our intention, blanketing the surface. An intention that we will be renewing and adding to momentarily. Bring your gaze up. Bring your gaze up to the golden planet, to the golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. The golden pyramid is the focus of all of our intention and energy when we begin sending. Within the golden pyramid resides the love node. The love node and those on this node wrap up all of our intention and push it up into that diamond collector cap at the top, where it will remain until we send it down to the planet below. Now look around to your left and your right, my friends. Look around, and you'll see that we are within a translucent golden sphere of energy, including the planet and our golden pyramid. We're all within the sphere. This is the unity consciousness sphere. It not only powers us, but it protects us, as it is made up of us. Now let's reach out to one another energetically and come into our hand circle. Very good. Just come into our hand circle. Take the hands next to you and look around. Look at all those smiling faces. If you're not smiling, put a smile on your face right now. Stretch that mouth to your ears and feel that free gift of joy come into your body. That's from God, from the universe, from spirit. However it arrives, I am thankful. But I'm going to sit and enjoy this wonderful, joyous experience. There we go. Now look at that beautiful blue energy emanating from the center of our circle. Yeah, just feel that awesome energy coming from that blue light. Very good. Now let's look in our heart space, my friends. And once you look in your heart space, you'll see a spark of energy. A spark that we are about to feed with a tremendous amount of energy. Let's facilitate this process by taking 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. As one. 2. 3. Very good. What was once a spark a few moments ago, as we look into our heart space again, what was once a spark has grown into a very large sphere of energy, a sphere that is slowly spinning to the right, but getting larger and larger as each second passes. It's up to our shoulders and down to our knees, working its way down to our toes, to our fingertips, and just over the top of our head, over our crown. Set in this beautiful, healing, cleansing, bright white light for a few moments, my friends. Just set in it. Integrate this light. Very good. Now we see a transparent tube growing out of our chests. This tube grows out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you begin to see any dis-ease that our body does not desire or no longer needs. You see this dark green muck and gunk flowing down this tube, away from your body, flowing down, and being deposited safely on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Let go of any let your body be healed right now. Let go of any cells that need to be purged, that are not serving your avatar here. Get rid of any thoughts. Get rid of any doubt you might be holding on to, any extreme isms that are eating at your soul. Let them go right now. Let them go. If you're involved in something that is removing you from other humans, either mentally, physically, or psychologically, let it go right now. Just let it go and let it flow down that tube. Let go of any fear, any anxiety. Let it go right now. Let go of any attachments, anything that might be attached to you that's not serving your higher or lower good. Let it go right now. Just let it go down that tube. Our tube is getting clearer and clearer as each moment passes, my friends. Let's take one more sweep through our bodies and just pull our arms towards that tube. There we go. Just kind of pull it to that tube, and you'll see any residual, anything we missed. That muck and gunk, that last bit flowing down that tube away from your body. Down, and away. Just let it go and let it flow. Very good. Our tube is now running clear. Go ahead and collapse that tube now. Now let's observe that glob of muck and gunk. Now I'll see it break into a fine mist into billions and billions of particles, and watch those particles shoot off away from all of us into infinity, never to infect or infest another being ever again. So it is. Let's get back in our hand circle, my friends. Reaffirm this connection with one another as that blue light is getting larger and larger in our center, spreading that nice positivity over all of us. Now look around. Instead of seeing smiling faces, now we are seeing each other in our purest of forms, in our energy bodies. And just know that when we meet like this, that no one's muck and gunk can come in here. That cannot enter this space. This is a safe space for all of us to commune, to interact, to enjoy the presence of one another. If you have external thoughts in your mind right now, just acknowledge them and send them on their way. If they're important, they will return later. Give yourself that gift of presence right now, my friends. As you give yourself this gift, you're giving this gift to one another. Very good. Now let's connect to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention and our energy, now that we're all connected, into the golden pyramid. And almost immediately, we see that cap at the top grow brighter and brighter orange. As our energy and intention increases, that diamond cap gets brighter and brighter orange. If you don't find yourself on a node for this session, that's perfectly fine. Just send your positive intention. There we go. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first renewing wave. 1, 2, nice deep breath into the nose. That is 1. Pulse. In your mind's eye, see this beautiful release of orange energy, this orange truth wave of love, peace, and joy, powered by the breath we just released. See it flow down to the planet's surface and wash over Mother Gaia node and spread in every direction down the northern hemisphere. Flowing down, gathering up all the previous day's energy, all that red energy that is now being added to our orange truth wave of love, peace, and joy, adding and strengthening our effort for this session, strengthening our wave that is now going down past the equator, working its way down the southern pole, taking up all this previous energy and in its wake, laying the foundation for our new intention. Every time we pull it down and rebuild it stronger, every time we come together. And now this wave has crossed over itself on the southern hemisphere, taking in more and more of our previous energy and laying more and more foundation in its wake. Strengthening our intention, building our intention in layers upon layers. And know this, my friends, that this is the same energy that we began TruthWave with 7 months ago. 7 months we've been building this wave, getting stronger and stronger. And now this wave is coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node. One third of our effort is in place. I ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to send this excess energy back up to the golden pyramid above. Very good. Let's come back into our hand circle, my friends. Reaffirm our connection with one another. Stand in this beautiful circle and look around. And you feel joy coming in. I feel joy coming in. Because someone just realized in this group, how much more alike we are than unalike. We are so very close. Especially in this form. So very close. No clothes to worry about, no skin colors, no politics, no national origin. We are coming here together in our purest of forms, and see the beauty in that, my friends. We are reaching out to one another. We're crossing continents right now with our intention, our loving embrace of our friends here. There's beauty here, my friends. Now let's reach out to the nodes once again, reaffirm our connection. Just do it in your mind this time, right now. If you need to peek at the screen, that's perfectly acceptable. Very good. Now let's begin pushing our energy and intention once again into the golden pyramid. And immediately we see it grow brighter and brighter orange. Brighter and brighter orange. Yes. A couple more moments here. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. Second renewing wave. 1, 2, nice deep breath into the nose. As one, pulse. Letting our combined breath fuel this second truth wave of love, peace, and joy that's just released, fueled by our breath, by our exhale. Flowing down over Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction. Down the northern hemisphere, see this beautiful orange wave of energy flowing and flowing, adding to that foundation that is being built for our pixie dust energy, so it has a place to reside in its fullest capacity. Now's the time when I remind you, my friends, to know this in your minds and in your hearts, that every time we send one of these waves, every time that we're reaching thousands and thousands of our fellow beings, they will be finding us soon. Thousands and thousands of our fellow beings. We never push our energy on anyone. We simply make our intention available for each and every person, for all the flora and fauna, for any healing that Mother Gaia requires. We are there for all of them. There to nourish them, there to hold their hand when they take that first step. They take that first step into joy. Maybe it's the second or third step. We are there for them. We are there to nourish them in this journey. Nourish them with our access to unlimited energy. Now our wave is crossing over itself on the southern pole and working its way back up to the equator, keeping in mind that thousands and thousands more are finding us, finding our intention right now. Now our second wave is closing in on the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask you, all of you, on Mother Gaia node to send this excess energy that's just arrived back up to the golden pyramid above. Two-thirds of our effort are now in place, my friends. Let's get back in our hand circle. Let's get back in our hand circle and just feel that beautiful blue light hitting your face right now, hitting your face and infusing in your body. Very good. Very good. This wonderful, peaceful light. Just set in this moment with all your friends here and just enjoy it. Just be present right here with all your friends right now. Just be present in this connection. Now let's reaffirm our connection to all the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, truth, joy, and love. Let's begin pushing our intention and energy for a third and final wave. Very good. And immediately you start seeing that diamond cap grow brighter and brighter orange as we begin pushing our intention and energy. You can see it through your closed eyes, my friends. See that cap growing brighter and brighter orange. Very good. Brighter and brighter orange. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third renewing wave of energy and intention. 1, 2, deep breath into the nose. As one, pulse. In your mind's eye, you see the most beautiful of releases of energy, releasing from our diamond cap and flowing down every side of the golden pyramid, flowing down, down, washing over Mother Gaia node and all of you on this node, and spreading in every direction, down the northern hemisphere, down, down. And in its wake, in the wake of this fifth wave, you begin to see our pixie dust trail. The foundation has been built, and now you're beginning to see that energy collect. Our intention is building. Now this wave is coming down the southern hemisphere and crossing over itself and working its way back up. And in its wake, you're seeing the final form of our intention blanket the surface of the planet. Blanketing and blanketing as it comes up, thickening our intention to help spread love, peace, and joy, unity, truth to the entire planet and beyond. And now this wave has reached the feet of Mother Gaia node. Our third wave is in place. Our intention is now in place until we meet again to come back and renew this. I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node to take some of this excess energy that's just arrived and store it in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. And then I ask you to send the rest of this up to all the node holders and participants above, so that we may do the same. Very good. Now let's put our arms across our chest, and grab our shoulders. Give yourself a wonderful embrace. Love begins with you, my friends. It does. I know it's not the easiest thing to face, but love begins with you. It begins right here, right now. Give yourself the gift of self-love. Some have taught us throughout our years that self-love is selfish. That no, you need to love somebody else or something else more. It starts right here, my friends. Self-love will change your life. Love yourself enough to give yourself this gift right now. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am worthy. I am love. I am. So it is. Let's enjoy this embrace for just a few more moments. We'll take 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. On our third exhale, we'll release this wonderful embrace. This embrace of selfful love. This is the most important love you will ever receive, my friends. The love of yourself. First breath. Second. Third. Release. Let's meet in our hand circle once again, my friends, for just a few more moments. Come in and feel all of our friends here, all their beautiful energy. See all their beautiful light bodies for just a few more moments. I'm going to release the hands next to me and put my arms around each and every one of you in a big hug right now. And let's send some of our loving intention out to Michael, a friend of Ben's, and for our friend Helene, who is attending a funeral today. Let's send her a bunch of positivity, a bunch of positive energy. Very good. Very good. Now let's all release our hands, the hands of our friends. Gently pull what energy would like to come back from our friends and from the nodes. Very good. Nice and gentle. Very good. Now let's start wiggling our fingers and our toes, moving our body around a bit. Just a bit. It's almost that time. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. That was awesome. Wow. All right, so the energy I sent earlier. Wow, I was in there a little deep. I was in there a bit deep for this session. It's Father Sky. So if you got that right, awesome. If you did not, what do I always say? Keep trying. Keep trying. And also I'm good. Here, let me catch up to Floyd. Hey, Josh, good to see you. Everyone is having an excellent morning, PG. Thank you for stopping by. Ben is awesome. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you. I have no idea what an 8-track tape is, nor do I know about how frustrating it is to get to the song that you want to find on them either. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming by for this session. I want to send you all love, peace, and joy. And I ask, if you held a node in this session, go out today and be the exemplification of that node. And let me know how that works out for you. Let me know what that's like. All right. What was that experience like for you? Awesome, Ben. I'm all it's two. All right. I'm getting out of my depth. Obviously, I'm not old enough to get any of this lingo. All right, my friends. Have a freaking awesome day. Love, peace, and joy to each and every one of you. Until next time. Until tonight. Namaste.